Hey, we got a Mandela effect, okay? You ready?
Not really, but...
So when you was a kid, you remember SHAZAAM! You remember SHAZAAM?
Yeah. Well, kinda.
Yeah.
What?
Right? It came from a movie and shit, but SHAZAAM? It never existed.
Oh, I thought it was a little guy out of a genie.
Yeah, SHAZAAM. Yeah, right, SHAZAAM.
Yeah.
I remember SHAZAAM.
Yeah.
There was another one, but it was Shaquille O'Neal in that one, but it was Kazam. Kazam.
So that would that shit didn't work either.
Yeah.
So
No.
What,
SHAZAAM. Remember SHAZAM? Remember SHAZAM? I remember SHAZAM. Yeah.
Yeah, got the genie come out of.
Yeah. SHAZAM
thing.
never was.
Oh. Well, they ruined our damn
SHAZAM.
childhood.
Yeah, no, it never was. There was never a character called SHAZAM. Never.
Oh.
Never a character called SHAZAM. It's a Mandela effect, buddy. SHAZAM.
Well,
You remember? I was like, no, motherfucker. Shazam! That's how they always did it when they would be all animated.
How would we know about it if we never seen it? So it had to happen, right?
Right. It did fucking happen.
What did they call it? So what
SHAZAM never was. Never was a SHAZAM. It was a Kazam.
No, that's
Tarzan.
Trees.
No, yeah, no.
Shazam.
Yeah, Shaquille. You know who Shaquille O'Neal is, right?
Yeah.
He played a character or whatever called Kazam, but SHAZAM never was. That's bullshit because I watched fucking cartoons.
Yeah.
SHAZAM.
Right,
SHAZAM.
yeah.
I remember how they said it. SHAZAM. Like that. They said it like SHAZAM.
They didn't say Tarzan.
Or they didn't say Kazam. They said SHAZAM. It was SHAZAM. SHAZAM.
Yeah. That's about all I remember. That.
Oh yeah, but I remember how they said it. SHAZAM. You know what I mean? And then oppie pop. Yeah.
So all that shit's just imagine.
It was disappeared or something.
Disappeared out of our minds. We just.
Dimensions. What happened was, from a spiritual point of view here, sometimes dimensions collide, and when they collided, we shifted it to another dimension where that reality wasn't true.
Well, I think that Mandela needs to shift.
Well, they just call it the Mandela effect because of the guy, the president, whatever, and that's when they started really noticing it. Because I remember when I was a kid when Nelson Mandela died, and it was all over TV, and people were, I mean, just saying, back in that time zone, like my father even, he wasn't really, it's too shameful to talk about, you know what I mean? He was a little bit, whatever. I'm not going to say that word on here, but, so... He's like, oh, it's taking up all the airways. Some guy died, da-da-da-da-da. And that was when Nelson Mandela died. And he was taking over the television. It was on all the airwaves and all,
He took over
and then Dad talking about it. I was just young. I didn't understand.
Right.
I was like, people are people. Who cares what anything is? People are people. But, you know what I mean? Even today, like, it's a person. It doesn't fucking matter. Like Jesus, I'm not a Bible thumper or anything, but Jesus wasn't white or black or anything else. He was all races mixed together, so to speak, because we were divided, whatever. So anyway. So it was SHAZAM. SHAZAM never was. There was never a SHAZAM because we shifted. We jumped to another dimension, and in this dimension, everything looks the same. Only there's slight differences.
Okay.
Yeah. No SHAZAM.